Alright guys, so with the new buff of the Green NANAMI, I thought it was a perfect time to show what this guy can do. So, as for his kit, nothing too crazy as in terms of like differences. All he's really got for him is just damage buffs and a bit of like crit and black flash helping, right? So, skill 1's pretty much unchanged. Skill 2, same thing, just the standard crit rate buff alongside the break damage buff. Skill 3, it's just more damage than what it was last time. And same thing as ult, just more damage as last time, which is, you know, 600% of both stats, so not too bad. But his auto skills are a bit different. So his working overtime is pretty much the same. After 9 turns, he recovers 30 curse energy and 200 ult gauge, alongside a 30% curse technique increase to self. So as you can see there, he's a long-term unit. You're like stacking up buffs a long time, and then he pops around that time, gets ult gauge back, and all that good stuff. As for his other auto skill, Zone In. So this little zone gimmick, when he launches a black flash, he applies a 200% black flash rate increase for 4 turns and recovers 5. Yeah, you heard me, a whopping 5 cursed energy. So alongside that, there's also a crit enhance. So when he black flashes or lands a crit, he has a 50% chance to apply a 30% PT and CT increase for 4 turns. So not too bad, honestly. He's no Hollow Purple Gojo, do not get me wrong. No green Ghetto, you know, because he's not as versatile. But if he's your only green option, he's not too bad. Mine's max dupe. That's all from summons. I would not, in, you know, no matter what iteration of me is in the universe, I would never put a shard. You know, there's a lot of Charizard Barrage variants out there, if you know what I mean, but not one of them. You know, a lot of us play other games, but not one of us put a shard into NANAMI. I can guarantee that. So this is the team we're running. Nothing too crazy. I would put Kaido, but I feel like I'd rather the ult gauge and the defense with Inumaki. So slot 1 is my boy Yaga LeBron, the GOAT, with a damage memory, a damage buff memory. Slot 2 we have Inumaki, the rare one. He's gonna help us get a bit of damage reduction with his skill 2, alongside some ult gauge, so nothing too bad going on there. He's got a healing memory. Skill 3, or slot 3, sorry, we have Momo. She just has damage dot increase buffs, and then she can also dodge, so she has a bit of survivability in her. She has an ult gauge memory. And slot 4 we have the star, we have the main event. My boy, not really my boy, because if you guys haven't seen any of my summon videos, you would probably know that this dude cannot leave me alone. So he's low-key my ult, but if he performs well, he could redeem himself, right? So we'll see what happens. And then he has adult time, because obviously it's a hybrid damage memory. You don't want to put curse technique, it leaves the other stat hanging. So this is as a more balanced one, it helps. And slot 4 we have my boy Hollow Purple Gojo, in case things get a little bit uglier, right? So before we get any further, as always, I'm gonna need you guys to please black flash that like button stuff for more content, and let's go. Alright, so I've picked out just a green Blossom Tower. There are like some AoE ones I can do, which I'll show you guys later in the video, but NANAMI floors those, right? I want to put him at a bit more of a challenge where I have to fight someone a little bit harder. So this guy doesn't rely on AoE stuff like, you know, the other ones do. So NANAMI could cook here. I want to see like 2 mil plus. I'll be like kind of happy with that. Like realistically, I want to see like 10 mil, but that's Hollow Purple Gojo stuff only, right? So we'll go for a tutoring to start things off. Then we'll go for a ward off. We'll go for ult gauge and intelligence. We'll go for a crit rate buff to start things off. I want to see how much damage NANAMI's skill 3 can do, and then his ult, right? So, oh, not a good start. Okay, tutoring. Let's go for no, but I don't know. That's fine. I'll go for another buff, and hopefully it doesn't touch my boy Namaki. I'll be very upset if he does. Okay, that's alright. Let's go for a heal here, I reckon. I'll get another ward off. Intelligence sharing, and then we'll do... I look-key want to test ratio and technique now. Not too many buffs on us, but we should get a guaranteed crit. Okay, not too bad, bro. Honestly, NANAMI, take a bow. That's not too bad. Alright, so we'll go for a tutoring again. We'll go for Get Twisted, that, and then I want to go for one more of these, and then next turn we'll do like a 4-way ult, I think. So that'll be like maximum damage output, I suppose. So here we go. We'll go for one of these. We'll go for Explode, because why not? They'll go for a Storm of Curse Energy. This is gonna help us Not really doing anything with support stuff wise, but we could get stun off, so it's not too bad. And his co-op ult will, like, you know, get some buffs as well, right? So we'll go for the 4-way ult now. I'm not really expecting a kill, but if we can get a break at least, I'll take that, because NANAMI has got his break stuff buffed, you know, in his passive, so he should do some nice numbers, really. So let's just see what happens. So we've got the debuffs going as well via Yaga, so this should actually cook, hopefully. I want to see, like, at least 1 mil. At least. Come on, bro. I don't know what to expect, honestly. How much was that? We'll see when the thing ends, but 2 mil plus is acceptable in my range, because NANAMI's not really go anyway. 1.3. I don't know. Like, he's alright, don't get me wrong. That was really no setup required. Like, Nobara was hitting that with, like, a fair amount of debuffs, but NANAMI's doing it kind of like just with the standard buff team. So it's not too bad. Not too bad, but I want more, bro. I won't lie. So let's just go for skill 1 now. It's not really buffed up my skill 1, so I don't really use this as a benchmark, but what was that, 100k in skill 1? I don't know. Nothing too crazy in my opinion. We'll go for another ratio technique here. And I've still yet to hit a black flash, so I want to hit one. Like, come on, game. Alright, now we're going to go for a stun again. Come on, Marky, don't disappoint me. Alright. Stun, good lad. Okay. Here we go. Okay, working overtime now. We'll get another ult going. Let's just see what happens, right? So, we've got a bit of damage increase, curse technique damage increase now as well. So, we should do a little bit more damage, but we don't have adult time, so don't expect too much, I suppose. Okay, that wasn't anything crazy, was it? NANAMI chat, low-key. Like, he's alright, but nah, that's not good enough, bro. That is not good enough from NANAMI, I won't lie. Oh, man. Alright, NANAMI. Okay, let's go for a taunt here. We'll just do that. I want to go for a stun as well, and then we'll just ratio it again. So, again, the black flashes, I need to hit the black flash. Like, simple as that. We need the black flash to get the buffs. Like the zone buff. Once we hit 1, it's guaranteed pretty much, because we get 200% for like 4 turns. But damn, bro. Alright, guys, so I picked out a bit of an easier floor. We're just finding some AoE enemies now. As you guys saw last time, my boy NANAMI did not do anything crazy. Hit like 1.3, which is not good enough. So, we'll go for another tutoring here. And I want to ult rush again, but hopefully get a bit more damage going this time. Like, remember, NANAMI hasn't got any damage buffs in his, you know, kit. It's like break stuff and then crit rate, right? It doesn't really help in the long run. So we need to, like, oh, if I could buff this dude even more, I'd give him straight damage dealt. He needs it. Like, I don't know why doesn't have it in the first place. Like, on some real stuff, he should have damage dealt in some way, shape or form, because he's not hitting hard enough at all, in my opinion. So either way, we'll get a heal memory going now. And there are ults, which is kind of scary, but we'll see what happens. So we'll get a ward off going as well, and challenge sharing. And I want to go for one lot of this here. I want to see what just a standard skill 3 can do just on the average enemy. Because this is more average, right? So, not bad. Okay, we got Black Flash. I have a feeling we're going to hit some nicer numbers now with Black Flash going, okay? So, I wouldn't mind stalling one more turn. Okay, we have the zone going. As you can see, there's some pretty light stuff. Some nice buffs going on there. We have the Black Flash rate increased by 200. We did not get that at all. So this guy may be very reliant on Black Flashes, okay? So, let's see. I want to do one more skill 2. So, I want to do just an... Oh, okay, skill 1. I want to see. Because it will be guaranteed Black Flash. Don't forget that. No, it's not. 200 isn't guaranteed? Alright, well, either way, we have all 4 ults now. There should be wraps. So, we'll go for... No, there's no point doing these ones, though. Because we don't... Yeah, let's just not do ult with these two. We'll do ult with these two, okay? This will clear it. But let's see NANAMI's damage now. Because it's going to be a bit different now because we're in the zone. So it should be better, honestly. Let's see. Okay. That did look a bit nicer. I saw like 150 per hit, roughly. So, okay. Okay. NANAMI isn't too bad, bro. In AoE stages, not too bad. But in the average match, I don't know. Like, I can't see any use of him. I put probably Black Flash UG video coming soon over him. So, as of right now, I don't know, man. Really, I'll take him into one more. We'll see how it goes there. I'll see you guys there. Alright, guys, so we're finding this random boss. Same as my Nabarro video. Just that one from the Maki story event. So, we're just going to buff again as much as we can and just see what happens. So, my boy NANAMI, I don't know. We need the Black Flash, like I said, so skill 3 becomes useful. Because until we hit that Black Flash, there's nothing going for us, right? But I guess you need to use skill 3 to hit Black Flash. So, you know, like, I guess it's not too bad when you put it that way. But, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, he's still a decent damage, you know, unit. Definitely better than what he was. But I'm not putting him anywhere near top tier. Is he a good pickup? Yeah. Because on JP, he gets those SP buffs, which aren't on global yet. It's like a hidden potential system, kind of. That actually makes a huge difference. Because he gets like way more multipliers. His zone gets a massive upgrade. But on global, obviously, we don't have it yet. So can't really make a judgment off what we don't have, right? So we're using the NANAMI that's currently on the version. And right now, nothing too crazy. So let's see skill 3 now. He's got a decent round of buffs going. And no Black Flash. Alright. Alright, NANAMI, my boy. Okay, tutoring. Let's do that. Yup. We'll go for another skill 3 here. See what he can do. Okay. Still no Black Flash though, which is very interesting. Alright, so go for a kick. Get twisted, intelligence, and let's go for just skill 1 here. Maybe Black Flash from skill 1, possibly. No. Alright, tutoring. Ward off, sure. Nah, no point doing ward off. Let's go for another one of these, and we'll go for one of these again. And yeah, let's just see what happens again. I'm looking on a store till turn 9, but that's gonna give us 1 turn. That's low key, not good enough. So go for a kick. Now we can do ward off. Let's go for another intelligence sharing. And I want to do a skill 2 again, so let's just, I'm in a skill 3 again, so we'll just keep on buffing until then. And still, like, we need the Black Flash. Like, am I missing something? What unit can help me get Black Flashes quick? I'm trying to think. I actually don't remember. Maybe now we can get Black Flash? Okay, alright, NANAMI. Alright, bro. I see what you're doing, bro. Okay, here's the working overtime now. This is probably the best we're gonna get in terms of buffs. So let's just go for a big 4-way ult now. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do that for the buffs, and we'll do this. Okay, so maybe now can hit a little bit harder. Let's see what happens. But overall, his kit is too dependent on Black Flashes. So I'm not really sure how, you know, in the long run it's gonna go. Because if you hit them Black Flashes, he's low-key kind of a fraud / useless. Like here. How much is this gonna hit? I would say lucky to be 1.5. Let's see. 1.8. Okay. So a bit better, but still not what we want, right? So let's go for a tutoring again. Ward off, intelligence. Let's go skill 3. Can my boy NANAMI kill? Let's see. Do we finish the stage? We don't. We don't finish the stage. NANAMI fraud alert. Low key. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me know down below. But that's all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to Black Flash that like button, stuff for more content. Because, you know, NANAMI could not Black Flash to save his life. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.